Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. Drake May has become the talk of the NFL, and sources suggest his impact on the Patriots is far beyond what fans could have imagined. Inside reports indicate that May's presence has caused a whirlwind within the locker room, with players and coaching staff reportedly stunned by the intensity and style of play he has brought. There are claims that Drake entered with almost defiant confidence, playing in a way that seemed not only electrifying but completely unpredictable. This combination of talent and boldness has divided opinions, and some Patriots veterans were apparently unprepared to handle the phenomenon that appeared almost out of nowhere. The energy he brings on the field, combined with his demeanor off it, has sparked heated discussions in the corridors of the franchise, and rumors suggest that some team leaders even convened to discuss how May is changing the traditional dynamics of the team. For many analysts, what Drake does is not just play football. It is to transform the environment around him, forcing colleagues to adapt or face implicit criticism from his spectacular performance. May's name is no longer just that of a promising player, but of a force that shakes the structure of one of the most historic teams in the league. Additionally, Drake May's off-field behavior seems to be generating intense chatter among players and staff. Reports suggest he has openly questioned strategies from veteran players, proposing bold alternatives during practice sessions, which some have perceived as audacious or even disrespectful to the Patriots' established hierarchy. Sources close to the team affirm that such actions did not go unnoticed, and while some younger athletes draw inspiration from May's fearless approach, others feel his presence creates constant tension. The contrast between his innovative mindset and the entrenched traditions of the locker room is allegedly producing a silent but very real conflict. Speculation continues to rise, and it's easy to imagine discussions about leadership and locker room control happening every day, with players and coaches trying to balance taking advantage of May's talent while maintaining team order. More than ever, the narrative surrounding the Patriots seems shaped not only by on-field performance, but by the disruptive influence of a single player determined to leave an indelible mark. This phenomenon has sparked debates among fans and experts alike, questioning whether May's boldness is ultimately beneficial or capable of triggering deeper internal crises. Rumors also indicate that Drake May is directly affecting the chemistry between veteran players and newcomers. Some veterans, accustomed to having a dominant voice in the locker room, reportedly feel uncomfortable with the level of confidence and prominence that May demonstrates during practices and team meetings. Meanwhile, younger players appear to absorb his energy, seeking inspiration in how he conducts his career, which insiders claim is creating an almost invisible but noticeable generational divide within the roster. Reports suggest that strategic meetings have become long and tense, and May's presence has altered how team leaders must act to maintain harmony. Observers say some players already consider May's attitude a challenge to the status quo, feeling that the Patriots' traditional hierarchy is questioned daily. This situation creates an atmosphere of uncertainty, but it also keeps everyone alert, as no one wants to be left behind or lose relevance in a team now seemingly revolving around May's emerging stardom. His combination of talent, audacity, and magnetic presence makes his impact nearly impossible to ignore, and many insiders believe the Patriots have never seen anything like it in terms of a single player's disruptive energy. Behind the scenes, speculation grows with reports that May has become the focal point of discussions about team leadership and its future. Conversations among assistant coaches, head coaches, and even front office members allegedly revolve around how to handle the situation without compromising collective performance. Some sources claim that May's approach challenges not only internal standards of discipline, but also prompts reflection on how NFL teams should manage young, revolutionary talent. This silent but intense debate suggests the Patriots face a delicate moment of adaptation, trying to balance the need for results with the overwhelming influence of a player who seemingly knows no limits or traditions. More than an individual issue, May's presence serves as a catalyst, exposing both weaknesses and strengths within the locker room, demonstrating that even established teams can be profoundly affected by a young talent with personality and courage to break norms. For fans and analysts alike, it amplifies the sense that the Patriots are at a turning point where internal decisions could define the team's medium and long-term future. Some insiders also report that the relationship between MAYE and the coaching staff isn't exactly harmonious, with small tensions arising during each strategy meeting. While no one questions his talent or ability to create impressive plays, the way he positions himself and suggests changes reportedly irritates staff members used to a more rigid, hierarchical style. This dynamic has created a scenario where team leaders must constantly weigh whether to yield to MAYE's creativity or reinforce traditional discipline. Rumors suggest that internal debates may be heated but discreet, and the management team aims to maintain control without harming overall morale. Some analysts believe the Patriots, in this situation, will need a delicate balance between authority and innovation, ensuring MAYE's impact remains positive rather than turning the locker room into a fragmented environment. Media attention and fan scrutiny only heighten the pressure, with every move Drake makes analyzed not only on the field, but for its influence on the entire team structure. Finally, sources claim Drake May's presence is even affecting external decisions and negotiations for the Patriots. His level of prominence reportedly influences how the team plans acquisitions, allocates responsibilities, and even manages marketing and fan engagement strategies. Such influence, extending far beyond the playing field, has sparked quiet debates among executives and advisors, worried about the effects of such a disruptive figure on a traditional organization. Among fans, the topic has become viral, with speculation about how MAYE could shape the Patriots' future and even redefine internal standards once considered untouchable. Sports analysts continue to debate whether his energy revitalizes the roster or risks triggering a deep internal crisis. Amid rumors and speculation, Drake May has already become an impossible name to ignore, not only for his on-field talent, but for his ability to change the narrative of an entire team simply with his presence, style, and personality. Insiders suggest that the ripple effect of Drake May's arrival at the Patriots has gone far beyond the locker room, affecting even the broader organizational culture. Sources indicate that the leadership structure is facing unprecedented pressure as May's influence challenges long-standing hierarchies, forcing coaches and veterans alike to reconsider how authority is maintained. According to whispers from within the team, some players have expressed discomfort at the notion that one newcomer's confidence could disrupt routines that have existed for years. At the same time, other members are reportedly inspired by his boldness, seeing in him a model of self-assurance and a willingness to challenge the status quo. The tension, though mostly behind closed doors, appears to be palpable, and speculation abounds that some longtime players are quietly lobbying for measures to re-establish traditional leadership roles. Meanwhile, May continues to perform with a level of intensity and innovation that seems almost deliberately designed to test the boundaries of what the Patriots consider acceptable. Observers note that this dynamic could lead to a redefinition of the team's culture, potentially creating a new era of strategy, decision-making, and internal competition. While the exact extent of this internal friction remains unclear, it is evident that May's presence is a catalyst for discussions that reach from the locker room to the executive offices, leaving fans, analysts, and insiders questioning how far the impact will go. Reports have also emerged suggesting that Drake May's presence has created a subtle, yet unmistakable, tension in communication across the team. Sources allege that meetings once dominated by veteran voices now see May interjecting with ideas and perspectives that challenge conventional wisdom, forcing coaches and coordinators to defend their strategies in real time. While some staff appreciate the intellectual engagement he brings, others reportedly view his approach as disruptive, questioning whether a player should be influencing discussions normally reserved for coaching authorities. This ongoing debate, insiders say, has spilled into casual interactions in the locker room, where whispered conversations hint at concerns about hierarchy, respect, and influence. Fans, of course, are quick to speculate on social media, amplifying every perceived incident. But behind the scenes, sources insist that the dialogue is continuous and serious, with coaches constantly evaluating how to manage both MAYE's energy and the rest of the roster's reactions. The complexity of the situation is compounded by MAYE's charisma, which seems to naturally draw attention and loyalty from younger teammates, creating a subtle generational divide that could redefine leadership dynamics. Analysts speculate that if not carefully managed, these tensions could evolve into a full-blown internal conflict, testing the Patriots' ability to maintain unity and discipline while nurturing a player whose presence is undeniably transformative. Moreover, whispers from the front office suggest that MAYE's emergence as a central figure in the team has indirectly affected recruitment and talent management strategies. Sources claim that decision-makers are reconsidering which types of players to bring in, aiming to find individuals who can coexist with MAYE's strong personality without disrupting overall cohesion. The strategy reportedly involves not only evaluating skill sets, but also mental and emotional resilience, as insiders fear that some players might struggle to adapt to the intensity and confidence that MAYE exudes on a daily basis. Veteran players, according to reports, are aware of this shift, and some feel that the balance of power in the locker room is subtly tilting toward a culture that prioritizes innovation and boldness over traditional seniority. These changes, while not officially acknowledged, are fueling speculation among fans and media outlets, who observe every interaction and performance for signs of unrest or alignment. Analysts suggest that the Patriots are in a unique position. They can either harness MAYE's disruptive energy to redefine the team's approach, or risk internal fractures if the underlying tensions remain unaddressed. In either scenario, the quarterback's influence extends far beyond the field, making his presence a strategic concern at every level of the organization. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Insiders also point to subtle shifts in player dynamics, where Drake May's assertiveness has allegedly altered informal alliances within the locker room. Sources indicate that younger athletes tend to gravitate toward him, drawn by his confidence and ability to command attention effortlessly, while some established veterans reportedly view this allegiance as a challenge to their authority and influence. This division, though nuanced, is creating an environment where social and professional hierarchies are being quietly renegotiated. Coaches are reportedly aware of these undercurrents and are attempting to mediate. Yet insiders suggest that May's natural charisma and fearless approach make the task exceedingly difficult. The speculation among analysts is that the quarterback's presence could be redefining not only who speaks the loudest in meetings, but also who is seen as the true leader within the team. While the Patriots have historically relied on experience and tenure to maintain locker room harmony, May's arrival introduces a variable that challenges this model, forcing everyone to adapt to a new standard where skill, confidence, and presence are just as influential as history and seniority. This internal balancing act, according to rumors, is ongoing and delicate, with the potential to reshape the culture of one of the league's most storied franchises. Additionally, reports suggest that Drake May's influence extends beyond tactics and locker room morale into subtle psychological pressures. Sources claim that his relentless drive and high expectations for teammates are pushing players to elevate their performance while simultaneously creating stress and uncertainty about roles and responsibilities. Some veterans allegedly feel undermined or challenged, questioning how to respond without appearing resistant or outdated, while younger players reportedly thrive under the pressure, seeing it as a chance to prove themselves alongside one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league. Analysts speculate that this duality, a combination of inspiration and tension, is what makes May's presence uniquely disruptive, yet potentially transformational. The internal dynamics are reportedly being watched closely by team executives, who are concerned about the long-term implications for team cohesion and morale. Every practice, meeting, and play is viewed not only as a test of athletic skill, but also as a reflection of how well the roster can navigate the complex influence of a single, highly confident individual. Fans and media have caught wind of these nuances, fueling rumors of unrest and drama, though insiders emphasize that no definitive cracks are visible publicly, making the speculation all the more tantalizing and polarizing for anyone following the Patriots' journey. Finally, speculation continues to mount that Drake may could ultimately reshape the identity of the Patriots franchise. Sources allege that his assertiveness, creativity, and fearless approach to both practice and strategy are prompting leadership to consider long-term adjustments in coaching style, player evaluation, and even organizational culture. Some insiders suggest that this could lead to a permanent shift in how the team approaches leadership, accountability, and innovation, creating a more flexible, high-energy environment designed to accommodate MAYE's strengths and the energy he brings. Others, however, warn that if not carefully managed, the quarterback's dominant personality could exacerbate tensions, leading to fractures that extend beyond the locker room into broader operational and strategic decisions. Rumors of internal meetings, quiet debates, and subtle negotiations paint a picture of a franchise in transition, balancing the opportunity to harness a once-in-a-generation talent against the risk of destabilizing established norms. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is clear. Drake May's presence has left an indelible mark on the Patriots, creating speculation, intrigue, and drama that will dominate conversations among fans, analysts, and insiders for months to come. The team is navigating uncharted territory, and everyone is watching closely to see whether May's influence will elevate the Patriots to new heights or provoke challenges they have never faced before. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.